It's so good. People are asking about some of Jerry Jones's comments recently. I'm going to read them to the audience. It's not to incite you, but because I thought once upon a time that you guys would or could be friends like that, and that ego broke you apart, and that perhaps something there could have been lasted a lot longer than that and won even more than you guys did if you guys could just figure out how to get along. And it seems like he's harboring sort of a pettiness now. I don't think I have this wrong, but he's still in the game. He's fighting, and he's never been able to win as much as he won with Jimmy Johnson. And then, he was going to prove that he could win with anybody, and he did by getting a guy who was a clown in Barry Switzer. Loved Barry Switzer's personality, but for 1 year used up all of Jimmy's players and hasn't been back to relevant since. And this relationship goes back a long way. I side with Jimmy. I don't know what happened there. I do know that Jerry's still chasing something rather. And so he hasn't put him in the Ring of Honor yet, even though he says he's going to put him in the Ring of Honor. And the quotes are, it's BS for anybody to me making anything of that he's not in already. I've said I'm going to put him in. Now, when I put him in the circumstances and what I do with that, there's a lot more than Jimmy to think about here. And I've got a lot of other lives out here that have laid a lot on the line on that field that need to be in that Ring of Honor as well. And so how do I do that? Why, what I do with it, I get to make that decision. And it isn't at the end of the day all tailored around whether Jimmy is sniveling or not. It's
such a boss laugh.
I had to look that word up in the dictionary. I don't know that I've ever sniveled. Do you ever remember me sniveling?
Well, no, it is not a word I would ever associate with you. And also, you'd like to be in the Ring of Honor, but as I said, Jimmy kind of likes it in the Keys, so it'd be a pain in the ass to get on a plane and go there, but it would be emotional like the Hall of Fame was, because he doesn't actually need your accolades. But it does seem like he could put down the pettiness here and put your name in the Ring of Honor. Do you think he will do that before you've passed away?
Well, that's what I said on the show. He said he was going to do it because he told me half a dozen times he put me in. That's what I said while I'm alive. He never can tell. That's his decision.
But he doesn't want to give it to you at the end, Jimmy, is the thing. Of course, it's not that you care.
You worry about him passing away first,
it's
though.
Not I'm just saying.
You went there.
No, Jimmy, the
only thing is, if he does it,
it's going to be Stephen Jones.
Talking about it.
Jimmy, the last time he was on with us, mentioned, is he going to put me in? But like he was joking, but he wasn't, because Jimmy's moved past this. I don't think I'm speaking for you here, Jimmy, right? You're more bemused by it than anything.
Oh, let's see. I think I'm in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Is that the ultimate?
Yeah.
So I'm happy where I am. I don't have any deep feelings like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that.
What regrets do you have from how all of that ended? Because it was possible, Jimmy, for you to never end up back with the Miami Dolphins, to ride that out. What would have happened if you had stayed in the relationship?
Dan, and I think this is the good part about the book Swagger. I'm in the best relationship that I've ever had with my family right now. My sons are super successful, super happy. I've got a great marriage now. Yeah, I used to say, the most fun time I ever had in my life was the 5 years, at least the last 4 years at University of Miami. It was a great time. Of course, we were independent. We had a schedule such that we were playing the top teams in the country every other week, and we were kicking their rear end. It was a ball. But I've changed it. The most fun time in my life wasn't those years at University of Miami. The most fun time in my life is right now.